Takeda.
Rio Takeda broke through with a win last year in Japan as a non-member of the LPGA Tour, and then won quite quickly, having taken up membership in China at the Blue Bay LPGA. So it's been a good 12 months for Rio Takeda. Has 8 victories on the Japan LPGA. They all came last season. So this is a player who's been in tremendous form.
Next on the tee from Thailand, Gino.
Takeda not wasting any time.
Take advantage of the distance that she got off the tee.
"22 years of age."
Hye-jin Choi has been around for a long time. 5 times she's finished second on the LPGA Tour. Hasn't managed to break through with a victory, but you can see she's had great success before she came to the LPGA in Korea with those 12 wins. Has been as high as the top 10 in the Rolex rankings. So the only thing missing, Karen, is a win on the LPGA.
And you have to think that she's going to get that victory. It's just a matter of time. And she's been so close this year. Like I really feel like she's working herself.
And on the tee from the USA, Andrea Lee.
Flat lie. This is going right of the green. Hoping for a kick down. That'll be a fast one.
So no one in that penultimate 3-ball on the green.
It's the tee of the second, Rio Takeda. Yeah, that was tracking, wasn't it?
Looked awfully.
The issue fell away, finished tied for 11th, back down to the 3rd.
And it's been a handy start for Takeda, just birdied that second hole. And every chance she may birdie 3 as well.
She's naturally a very aggressive player. The comebacker.
And here's another player, as you say, likes to attack.
She does. Just a very difficult putt, that one. Good looking stroke though, like the transition.
Yeah, it's so many players will still feel this could be a very special week. Takeda, one of 26 players within 6 shots of the lead. It happens.
Yeah.
At least he didn't put it in his pocket.
It's true. Well, and you can easily replace it. It's no harm for the player.
Birdie putt here on the 3rd green for Hye-jin Choi.
Uphill, breaking left to right. There's a real chance at making this one. Just breaks so much, and it's so tough to get yourself to hit it even further left because you don't see it as a player. You really have to trust the pull to the lake.
From the bunker, this is Hye-jin Choi at number 4.
Yeah, she's got that lip to contend with. Pins up front, so she has a chance to get this all the way up there. Oof. That'll be a tough pitch shot.
That's a ball of Andrea Lee. Lovely second shot from the American. So she's got a birdie putt to come. And the 3rd member of the group, the longest player off. This is where Hye-jin Choi's ball finished at the 4th, her 3rd.
Completely blind shot. I'm surprised she's taking it high. Great shot, though. A lot of players would have taken that low. She had not the perfect lie, but Clearly didn't bother her.
Enough to know it's hardly time to panic, but don't want to let the lead.
It all dependent on how much club she can get on that golf ball.
Yeah, the issue here, Jess, is when you land it short, it cambers both ways, left and into the bunker and right into that massive fall off. Have to be really precise with the start line.
Yeah, and this is in the middle of the fairway.
I managed to stay on the high point there. That'll be okay. She will have to negotiate a little bit of that.
All right, we're looking at what Hye-jin Choi sees here at the 6th. Jess, for her 3rd.
I wouldn't say she sees much. The pin is so down in that gully that she's going to be trying to probably fly it close to the number. She can use the ridge to her advantage.
Yeah, she unfortunately landed it right on that downslope there.
Yeah, she had a clean lie, a yard shorter, and it was pretty burnt out, so she could have gotten a lot more spin on it.
All right, Hye-jin Choi for par at the 6th.
Paying a lot of attention to the break. It's an uphill putt.
I always felt, Jess, like this is an awkward putt right here because you can almost see both reads.
Yeah, it's tough to trust your gut here because something that you might feel underneath your feet is not going to be what you're going to be seeing behind the ball. So experience plays a big role on these greens.
So she'll fall back to 6 under par, into a tie for 10th. Top 10s in all 3 majors this year. Still looking for that elusive first.
Spec will push on. This is for Takeda to join the pair at 9 under.
It's going to have a significant amount of break to the right, especially early, where her feet are. Feel like a tremendous amount, and then straightens up as it gets closer to the hole.
What an eagle. Rio Takeda within a couple of the lead. Big. Playing a 3rd on the same hole is Hye-jin Choi.
84 yards.
Well, I think Jessica said 84 yards. It was the operating theatre.
Rio Takeda tied for 3rd on the tee at 8.
Yeah, that'll be a similar place to the putt we just saw Gabby Ruffles make. Definitely make.
Yeah, we've seen her in the mix in majors for a while now. As a teenager, she finished 2nd at the US Open back in 2017.
I'm sure to her that feels like ages ago.
I think to most of us. And if anything has sort of held her back from crossing the line, I think we just saw it there.
That was a very odd putt. Just never started it where she was looking. Started left immediately, tentative, times about speed than anything. She would know that Aditi left it short, and maybe it's not quite as quick as you would think. But definitely a player like Aditi. Rio being such a rookie on tour. Not sure if she knows the putting prowess of Aditi just yet, but she is one that I would watch.
Rio's one to watch as well. And
maybe
there's
they're
what you said.
overcompensated from watching Aditi's putt. Gave it a little bit extra, and
5 under, and now 9 adrift of the lead. Takeda, the comebacker for par.
yeah, straight up the hill and firm here. That was sloppy. That was a sloppy 3-putt. Unforced error there for sunny, and has definitely dried out a lot of this property.
At the 8th, Hye-jin Choi.
Hitting a 7-iron. She really likes it. Yeah, that's pretty perfect. That'll roll out straight to the hole.
I think she thought she had maybe left that a little right, possibly. I don't know. 9.
Yeah, this for a hat trick, 3 in a row for Jenny Shin. Well done. That takes her to the turn in 33 shots. The American moves to 7 under par.
To get to then the one on the right side of the green.
Little work left here for Hye-jin Choi. This to stay -6.
Yeah, she needs a little bit of momentum on the greens. Very confident stroke right there.
15 players separated by 4 shots. She's in that group.
Is it a similar equation, this, for Hye-jin Choi?
Well, she's closer to the green. She's going to have to hit it high. It's a little bit more burnt out, so the club's going to go through that ball a little bit easier than if it was wet. That's a good shot.
She's going to get all the way down there.
Yeah, couldn't have played it much better. Honestly, it's a really tough shot to gauge the speed on, but did a great job.
Well, it's a Saturday at a major. Another look at that chip shot from Choi.
I feel like she didn't carry it quite as far as she was looking. Left herself above the hole.
Over the 10th, Rio Takeda.
Trying to punch something under that overhanging tree. It's going to find the gully there in the middle of the 10th green. Not a bad shot from where she was.
Got him right where she wants him.
Yeah, she was 7 back, wasn't she, going into the last round?
Tied
she
an
won
all-time
here, yeah.
LPGA record with that one. All right. Got
No.
everyone on the scene to watch this one here.
Yeah, this would be a nice one for Hye-jin to drop. She made a good par on the last. Same thing, downhill, left to right. Nice, very nice.
At last, some Choi joy. It's taken until the 9th hole for that first birdie of the day. So back to where she started, 7 under.
Yeah.
Super fan.
Yeah, let's see what he made of Choi's putt.
He's got the golf clap down. I mean,
Jenny Shin has been on a run. And back amongst the birdies. Had a best Evian finish last year, just outside the top 10. And suddenly she...
Right off the birdie, Hye-jin Choi at 10.
Not too much wind right now. Should be taking a good line. Very nice.
He'll keep it here for since Saturday at the KPMG when she was trailing Gino Titakun. Takeda up the ridge at the 10th.
it's a tricky one to read. Just important to nail down the speed as she did. Easy 2-putt after that poor tee shot. And just escape to the
mix, isn't it, at the top? You look at that leaderboard, that page there. A couple of ladies European Tour winners this season. Recent winner of the major in Minji Lee. Takeda here, the leading rookie on tour. Nearly slam dunk that one.
missed that by what? 3-18, which is one of the hardest to find.
How tough is this putt, Jessica, for Hye-jin Choi?
It's tough. Downhill, uphill, left to right, then right to left. We always say through the clown's mouth.
Yeah.
It's going to leave her a tough second putt right there.
Let's take a look here at this.
There. And here, the Mundi Evian Championship, which is awarded more prize money than any other sponsor in LPGA history, closing in on $100 million in prize money awarded. Little work left. At the 11th, this is the third for Rio.
Be speedy here. Got a little bit of rough to contend with in her backstroke here. I mean, that didn't get out of the fringe by very much. Still got all the way down to the hole. Excellent putt right there.
$11.
Up and over the ridge, great speed. You never know if you can actually get one of those to drop, but it's always a bonus.
Yeah, it wasn't far away. Would have been a nice bounce back after the drop at 10.
Yeah.
A birdie putt for Rio Takeda, 12.
Yeah, slow up the hill, playing a significant amount of break here.
She broke out of the pack to win the Toto Japan Classic late in a playoff.
Jenny Shin's been on a terrific birdie run, but this to avoid a drop shot. Well done, putting very nicely. 4 birdies around the turn and sticks in that group, just 2 back. Oh, there to come.
Jenny Shin with a nice par save at 13. This for birdie at 14. At the 12th, Hye-jin Choi for birdie.
She's been begging for some birdies, so this will be a nice one to see her drop.
And it
yeah,
does.
Finally.
Just drips in, and she moves to 7 under.
Anytime you're making up ground on this stretch of a...
Singh will be out soon, along with the physio, making sure that wrist is fine for tomorrow. So close at 15 for Jenny Shin. Yeah, I'm sure her coach Rob Watts, who's based at Castle Royal in Reading, will be very excited with that 64 for Cara Gaynor. 11 under then the target as things stand here on day 3.
Scoring average is a little over a stroke under par today. Played about half stroke over par. At the 16th, Jenny Shin for birdie.
Talk about up the hill. This is slow right here. Huge hill in the middle of this putt.
Like that for par. While we have a moment, let's send it down to Tom Abbott.
Yeah.
Major champion. Wow.
Been a few problems down 17 for Jenny Shin, so this to avoid another drop. Come on. Not to be.
Over at the 18th, the second shot for Jenny Shin.
Leaning like it's left. She got towards her toes.
About the bounce.
It'll be okay. She's got some green to work with. Let's take a look at this 18th.
Jenny Shin over the green in 2. Pitch to this point, and Jenny at 8 under par. She's top 50 in career earnings on the LPGA Tour, 350.
Old here, and I reminded her of this a few years ago, and I was having lunch with her and her dad and Mickey Walker, the former Solheim Cup captain. So I told her about, the fact, we had lunch. She goes, I remember Mickey.
Yeah.
Didn't remember me. Here, there you go.
Unforgettable, Richard, always.
Rio Takeda here now at 17. Well done. This at 17 for Choi.
Hye-jin's got a downhill putt. Good opportunity for birdie. Moseying on down. Cassandra hit a phenomenal shot from behind the green to about 15 feet. I really didn't think that she had a shot to get it inside 15 feet, but really showed some artistry on that shot. Yeah. And nerves.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? We're talking, she's got the par 5 coming up next, Jessica. She hasn't made a birdie at a par 5, but she's made up at it with a par 3. She's had 3 2s today, Cassandra Alexander.
Yeah, and only birdied one other par 4, so
Hye-jin Choi here, Jess.
Yeah, she's got the ball below her feet. I mean, a longish iron. .192 pin. Trying to land something just short of the ridge. Pop it up.
On a good line. It didn't sound totally solid, but perfect.
It's a great shot.
Distance control.
Good leave right there.
Well, that could take her from 11th to 5th. It's how quickly things can change. 4 straight top 10 finishes for Hye-jin, 2 of those in major championships, and here she is again in search of a first-class group. This is Hye-jin Choi for Eagle.
A little touchy downhill. Great roll. Good speed there. Tapping birdie on 18 is never a bad thing.
Yeah, I feel like she may be just far enough back where absolutely no pressure on her. Go out ahead of the leaders. Just put a crazy run together. It's possible. She's can definitely take it deep.
Played in the final group at the KPMG Women's PGA. Struggled on Sunday. Had a chance to win the Meyer LPGA Classic before Carlota Segunda got her on the